I can't really see, but listen to those skeeters. New adventure. This is going to be awesome. I'm here with Mr. Swamp Critter. That's your YouTube channel, right? That's right. And I'll put a link somewhere in the video description or pin comment or something. And what we're going to do today, right now in fact, is we're going to be looking in old gold mines, shafts and tunnels and stuff like that. We have one right here we're going to explore. I actually brought a little cable ladder and my hard hat just in case. And we're going to go down there and check it out and see if it goes anywhere, because we really don't know. Now we're in a gold mining area, and these mines are all over the place apparently, and they don't really even know today where they are, because this is, you know, as you can see, we're surrounded by forest. And we suspect that there's some pretty cool ones out here. I have seen some that are on other properties that, you know, you can look into just, you know, standing there, and they're awesome. Big tunnels right in the solid rock, and I'm hoping we can find one like that here on this property that is never been in for 100 years, because these were dug between like 1850s up until maybe the 1920s or so. Once they abandoned them, no one's been back. So there could be all kinds of skeletons in there. Probably no Confederate muskets.
No, probably not.
But might be skeletons. It's gonna be awesome. Cable ladder. Got my dog collar so we can tie it off to the tree. You're wondering why I brought that. If this one doesn't work out, don't worry. We got some more we're going to look at too. What do you think? You ready? Hopefully I'll come back. All right. You know where I'm at, right?
I do.
So if something happens, we can put a little memorial right here. Chig is down there somewhere.
What better way to go?
I know a better way to go. All right, you ready? Woo! All right, you ready? This ought to be exciting. Hopefully the dog collar holds. Oh yeah, I don't care. All right, we're just gonna slip down here. Doesn't look like it goes straight down 1,000 feet, so I think we're in good shape. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's do it. That's pretty. Look at that. Problem is that shit. Oh, no, that's a turtle. It's dead. Poor thing. I don't know, I actually need the ladder. The shaft could go down like 1,000 feet straight down. We do need to be a little bit careful. But I don't think it does. Goes off to the side. Yeah, that's an old, look at that. It's an old turtle that fell in. And, well, there's no getting up for him. Poor little dude. It's all rotted. Alright, so this goes off to the, look at all the mosquitoes. Alright, let's look off to that. Alright, let's see what we can see this way. Yeah, I can't tell. I didn't bring my handheld, so I can't really look too well. Doesn't look like it keeps going though. I figure if it did, that turtle probably wouldn't be here. It'd be down in there somewhere. Alright, so it keeps going, but I'm not real happy with the dirt roof in here, so I'm not going to dig on this one. I think we have a better opportunity down the road. See where something sat in here, so it's all patted down. It might have been that turtle kind of patted that down, I'm sure. He wasn't very happy, but what can you do? Alright, off we go. No good.
No good?
No good.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm too afraid to dig this one up because of the dirt on top. The dirt on top makes it very dangerous because I don't want to collapse on me. But we need to find one that's got some better rock, I think. And even then, it's really dangerous. All right, let's go.
So I've always been brought up to, we call them this right here. You could be walking through the woods and not paying attention to what you're grabbing. And you reach in here and grab one of these. This is what we call a devil's walking stick. Because I guess, you know, you grab it, you say, what the devil? Pull your hand back.
That's not what I'd call it.
Yeah. We're censoring the name.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Springs here. And this is another big mine hole, and I don't see anything in the bottom, but look at all the rock here. So we know they were quarrying out the rock. So there's going to be a shaft or a tunnel going back in there, you think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely a lot of them like that, they had something in there.
All right, so I'm gonna go down, take a quick peek at this one, but we have another one that I feel really good about, but who knows? Hopefully it doesn't go down 100 feet straight down under those leaves. Yeah, all right. The shaft probably goes down like that. We know it's there because they got all those rocks out of there, but it's covered in right now. So I think we're going to go ahead and skip this one. Slight detour. We're looking at another spot that potentially could be a mine, but we have to go across this deep trench. It's like a big tank trench, and I want you to see it. It goes up around that way, down through here toward the bottom, and down in the bottom there somewhere is where there's a stamp mill where they process the ore. Why does it just end right there? Nice flat bottom going down, boom, there's like a wall. Why would they do that? Any of you old miner types out there can tell me that. I really want to know, because I am just totally perplexed as to why this trench would end, or for that matter, what this trench is for. Do you know?
Only thing yeah, it just goes around to the open pit over there, and then it comes around. All I figure is maybe they were moving material on a cart around here at one time, maybe, but I don't know why it stopped there.
So if we were to follow this up, it should bring us to an open pit mine entrance.
Yeah.
I wonder, maybe they just needed a certain grade to get the ore out? Is that why they dug this? Is that why they piled it up? But why does it end? I mean, how would you load a cart? It might get hard to load a cart there.
Well, the other thing we could do is we can metal detect down there, see if we find any rail track.
Oh, that would tell us what this is for, but it still seems weird that they would mount it up on both sides of it. For what reason? Let me know. Thomas, I heard something about, I think you were talking about the devil's walking stick, but that's not what you called it. You just grabbed one, he like screamed, and a long list of profanities. That was awesome, man. That's close to what I would call it if I ran into it. What is it? You see him? Oh, poor little dude. Yeah, we found one in the that pit we went down just a little bit ago, and of course it was dead. I'll help him out. Is this the one you're talking about?
I think this was the one I remember.
I don't know, man. I think there's more to it than this hole. All right, let's go rescue the turtle. Oh, dude, he doesn't look very happy, does he?
He's dead.
No, he's not dead. Look, little buddy. Chig came to the devil's walking stick. Ow! That got me. Let's take a look down here. I wish I had actually left my flashlight up there. I'm gonna get my flashlight and we'll look in. That looks like a coyote, something dug that out. But let's get Mr. Turtle. Come here, buddy. Oh, listen to him, he's hissing. We'll get him out of here. He did have a hard time getting up this bank. All right, here we go. Wait. Come here, buddy. There you go. Wait. All right. Got like a coyote hole in there. Something dug it out. All right, so this, ow, what devil's walking stick? Did it again. Second time. Let's go back in here. You ready? Hold your breath.
Mama coyote
Oi. There's your rock, so they were tunneling in there. I'll try to stick you down in there, see if you can see anything. Here you go. Oi. I can't really see, but listen to those skeeters. I'll review the footage out here, and if there's something I can see, we'll come back and take a look at this. But an animal dug this out, probably looks like it's coyote size to me, so we do need to be a little bit careful. Can you see anything? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look at this footage real quick. If I can't really see much, we'll go ahead and head to the next hole. Yeah, dude, it's gotta be something. Look at, oh, why is it so wet?
There's a lot of rain water running off in here, but it's probably caked.
Oh, that's a mess. So you had been in this one years ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
When I was younger, yeah.
Cool. I think I'm gonna pass on this hole, man.
You want to be red?
I would never get that out of my clothes or my hair. All right, we're at stop 2 or 3 or 4, I'm not sure which, of our little mine expedition. You may have seen this in another video, or you may not have. There's something going on right here, some type of building operation. But what we have here is like a sinkhole. This one kind of interests me because if you notice around the outside, there's no piled up dirt. Every hole I've seen out here has piles of dirt around the outside. There's none here. So what I'm thinking is not only is that a death trap, but that's probably a tunnel. That's where a tunnel went through and the top collapsed over the years. So what we're going to do is go down in there and take a peek. Looks pretty shaky though. What do you think? Is it shaky?
Might be a little shaky.
Swamp critter. All right, I got the little ladder. We're going to pop down there real quick. But you see there's a little bit of dirt piled up there, but this is different than everything I've seen out here. This is a different structure. Are you ready? Hold your breath. Yeah, it goes down like 5 feet and stops. I think that'll be good enough though. We really almost don't need it, but better safe than sorry, I suppose. There we go. I'm just going to slide down. Yes, maybe. It's pretty scary. You know what I need? I need a flashlight. Swamp critter, can you get me a flashlight?
Am I got a flashlight?
No, it's in my bag over there. Oh. I have this one, I suppose, but I like to have a big one so you guys can see better. Should be like a, yeah, one that's great, the big one. I want the big one.
You see it?
Ah, you jerk. God, now I can't see. Just blinded me by the light. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, really. Now this may not have been anyone down here for 100 and how many years? Million? 100 years. This is hard to do holding the camera, so I guess I better turn around.
Went down there, it's probably still there.
Well, that's what we're hoping. Well, not really hoping, but could be a skeleton. Grab this. You ready? Here we go. That could be a pit that goes down 100 feet straight down. So we need to be careful. Here we go. All right, what's back there? It's kind of spongy underfoot. I think I'll stay close to this ladder. Let's take a peek down here, see what we can see. See anything? See any bats? Oh, he's full of mud. Yeah, look at this, skeeters. Boy, you see something went up in there, huh? Something was like a little critter. Not a swamp critter, but probably dyed it. All right, so a lot of skeeters. I don't think it goes any more that way. See, these could have been filled in too, but yeah, we're not going to work on this one. Tell you what, not too far from here is a one that I think would be better to dig in. I just have a feeling that's gonna go somewhere. At least I'm hoping. What's that? It's sucking my blood. It's a really cool little tree. Look at that thing. The root coming down. Of course, you know, no telling how tall that stump is. That could be a 50-foot stump. All right, let's get out of here. Am I covered with a skeeter? The dog collar's nice and tight. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so this is the last stop of our searching for mines today. We're going to try to dig this one out. And let me show you why we want to dig this one out. You see there's a trench that goes across here. They're fiddling with some rock, so we know that they were down to the rock, and we suspect that there's a tunnel that goes down right there. See how it's sunken down? And they got all this workings right here, and then they got this going down that way, so it's kind of a substantial working, I believe. So we're going to take about half an hour and jump down in there, dig that hole out, and see if it goes anywhere. Now, if it does go somewhere, this is what we hope it looks like. This is just to give you guys an idea what one of these mines would look like. There's one right here. Now this is on a different property, so I'm not going to go in it, but just a little way, just enough to show you. You notice you got the trench going down the hill like we've seen in many of the other places that we've been at. Boom. Got that red dirt, and then there's the tunnel. We're just going to take a quick peek. We should look down in there and see it. Well, it's not a cave, it's a mine, but 30 minutes. That's all we have. 30 minutes, that's all we have. Let's get in the hole. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some of these logs here and just dig it out a little bit and see if maybe it cuts down like that and goes into a nice mine tunnel with all kinds of carbide lights and lanterns and
Pickaxes and
skeletons.
dead bodies.
Skeletons. Yeah, so let's get to work on that. It's soft in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very soft in there.
But I think if we pull these rocks out, that's where it's going to go down. Because the dirt that is not here that we're we're digging out, sifted down through the rocks. That's how it disappeared. So that's where we need to go, through the rocks there. All right, I'm gonna, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of those rocks out, take a quick peek, and hopefully nothing comes out of there. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I'm just worried like spirits from the miners that they like left in there. They didn't want to pay, you know, pay the arrows around, seal up the mine. That's what they used to do around here. Okay, so we've worked on it for about 30 minutes, which is really all the time I want to spend on it because I'm not sure it's going to go anywhere. Dug down in here and it's really hard. It's much harder than I was hoping it was going to be. You know, the clay, I was hoping it was going to be more soft since it had sunk down. Finding nails and stuff in there like this. And well, I went ahead and jumped over on the other side. And you see, that's really hard clay too, but there's actually charcoal mixed in with it. And there's a lot of nails on this side. I'm going to maybe just dig around here a little bit, see if there's any like artifacts, but I'm not going to look for a mine here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to call it quits for now. I'm going to go on to something else. If I come across any other good places to dig out, I'll add it to the end of this video. We'll just start a new one, but that's it for tonight. I got the sweat dripping off my nose. It's not hot out here either, but I'm hot, baby. We'll see you on the next one.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy.